America is already tough enough.
Dante, when I speak, what do you hear?
No, I've got it. I can just run one more time.
Trying to make it in Hollywood even tougher.
Dante, I'm so sorry, man. Thanks for holding my spot.
Well, look, you better consider this as an investment for Hollywood.
Girl,
This is the big one right here. I'm talking about them outskirts. Hollywood.
yeah.
We are going to have to pass.
Two South Africans meet by chance.
These pictures are called headshots.
Hey, what was it for?
It was for a commercial, you know, and I met this guy.
Say that I hear a single.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see you around.
New country, new city, and a Hollywood dream to chase.
Why here?
If I want to do this, I want to do it big.
You make me feel so good. I got the love for you.
I booked another one.
We're going to Hollywood, baby. If you make it, we all make it.
What? Greg Moore.
We've been sitting here waiting. We're making a movie.
Crazy friends. And the stress of each other.
Forget your mug. I'm the one that helps you with that.
It's just ridiculous.
Who has time for love?
Bailey,
What do you want?
I'm shooting a movie, man.
I'm alone, Ma.
Love by chance.
I deserve the best. Now, please, put some respect on it.
That looks fantastic. The South African-US co-production film Love by Chance, I love my American accent in there, or Chance, as our South Africans like to call it, has been hailed as one of the groundbreaking film events of the year. It's a story about two aspiring actors from South Africa who are independently in America, trying to break into an extremely difficult and oversaturated Hollywood industry. They find themselves in the Hollywood of the South, Atlanta, Georgia, aka Hotlanta, chasing their dreams as actors in a whole new world, or a new country we should say, while juggling friends and love. Well, joining us to chat about it, we got the man himself, Atandwa Kani and Nkuna. Good to have you both. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
Although you've been having a front row seat here watching everything going on here on the program.
It is amazing in here. I just want to say, this is an experience. I'm loving it.
This is our own Hollywood. There's a lot of drama happening behind the scenes. So this must have been such an exciting collaboration. How did it work between South Africa and the US?
Well, it's Samad Davis, who's the producer, along with Dumi Gumbi, who have relations in South Africa and America. Samad is American. And the collaboration was just something that Samad and Gumbi wanted to do, because Samad is an avid lover of Africa. He's been to like 14 countries in Africa, and he's always about bridging the gaps between America and all other nations through film. So that's how this came about. And we just told the story about love. It's an experience. It's an intercontinental exchange. It's a cultural exchange, and it's beautiful.
Oh man, well, we got to have the opportunity to go and see it ourselves next week. So even though the premiere was held over when was the premiere? Last night? The night before?
2 nights ago.
Two nights ago. You're still recovering from it, I'm imagining.
Well, I just landed from New York, so I'm still a bit jet lagged.
Oh, you're a bit jet lagged, I'm sure. Nicholas, for you to be a part of this, I mean, what was it like being on the set of this?
Geez, it was really exciting. It was crazy, and also having Atandwa, Denise Zimba, and Altavis. We've really like industry friends, and we flew to Atlanta, and we shot there for like a lot of weeks.
Yeah, almost like 2 months.
Almost like 2 months.
Yeah,
okay.
It's the same, but it's a little different. But I mean, the fact that we crossed bridges and we created something incredible, and the fact that it's not really America and South Africa, it's really on the same level now, and that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
That it is possible to actually have a career in America.
Tell me about your character.
I play Aaron, which I like to call Aro in South African style. He's like a little beautiful piece in such a huge, masterpiece of this film. He's South African, and he represents Africa. And really, I think the main thing that I've really realized about him is that it's what the world thinks of us. It's not really what the world thinks of us. So they're really incredible jokes about Africa, and really it's not really things that haven't been true for years.
Fantastic! So we're killing some myths in the movie as well. I mean, Atandwa, you're one of those South African rising international film actors. Being involved in a project like this, working through the boundaries, working with international co-stars. What was that like for you? I mean, are you noticing we're just getting stronger and stronger in the film industry?
I've noticed that we've been strong in the film industry.
True.
I mean, as an actor there, and I've just gotten off the set of Black Panther, and you watch how they operate, and you think with less time we do so much more as actors,
and less money. Let's not kid.
Absolutely. And we're so much more intense and astute and progressive. but we're not given the opportunity in terms of the finances. So for me, it wasn't, I'm never ever scared. I was raised by Dr. John Kani, so when it comes to the arts, you take it head on. But I noticed the differences, and I'm really appreciative of the opportunity to have worked over there and come back. And essentially what we want to do as actors is find bigger stages and ascend in this industry. And as South Africans, to always come back and sort of take the resources that we've attained and just flood them back in the country.
Yeah, but also this story is it must be very true to life in a way, because there are so many actors from all over the world wanting to go out there and make it in Hollywood. You know, that's where you want to, and yet only a handful of people get to make it, and there's a lot of sadness happening in the background when you don't make it. You know, so this was, as much as it was a movie, some true to life things happening there.
Art imitating life, basically.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it is. It's a true story. For many South African young actors, there are a lot of moving parts behind the scenes that you have to get right in order to be, a successful international actor. One thing is this accent, this American accent. People are like, don't lose your accent, but if you don't, you'll always be the refugee or the terrorist or
the terrorist. Yes. You'll be playing that guy.
Absolutely.
So you've got to fit in there and even change your name. I mean, how do they pronounce Atandwa? I really want to know.
How I tell them to.
But if you left it to them,
it would be Atandwa Kani.
Can I why? Nicholas, you're okay. Nicholas is good.
I'm great. Nick is great.
Nick.
It's always been like
Nkuna, does it work?
Nkuna. It's always Nkuna.
Oh, Nkuna.
Yeah, but you gotta correct it. You know.
You gotta be correcting the whole time. Yeah. So here we go. It's coming out next week, right?
Next week, 5th of May.
5th of May. That's the big day. Everybody get there. And we thank you, Karen. Nice moves. We thank you so much for opening here in South Africa, because it's a big thing. You find that a lot of these movies are opened overseas. And they create a hype overseas and then they bring it here.
Yeah.
But now you're creating the hype here and then taking it there.
This is the view of the American Hollywood system through the eyes of South Africans. So it's not like the usual, the Americans coming here and then we hear our own country through their own perspective. This is our film. The leads are the South Africans. Yeah. And then the surrounding us are the wonderful Americans like Terry J. Vaughan and Desi Banks and Jael the Great, and E. Roger and Clifton Powell. But this is why we decided to open here, because in the middle are these South African. This is a South African narrative. Yeah. Oh, well, guys, I wish you the best of luck. I really do. This is how important it is. We're even running 3 minutes into our headline news. That's how. We're so sorry, guys.
I mean,
sorry, guys.
How did that's got to tell you. We've got Atandwa Kani here in studio. Thank you so much. And Nicholas Nkuna, thank you so much for being with us here on the program. Guys, good luck for the premiere. And everyone, please go out, support local. It is worth it. This is going to be a great one. All right, I told you we're a bit late for the headline.